Good day everybody, my name is Jeremy and tonight we are going to be roasting some pumpkin seeds and I'll just take you through the steps as to what I'm going to do with that. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find yourself some good pumpkins. We've got a couple right here, and then once you get your pumpkins, what you want to do next is carve them out, and as you're carving them out you want to collect all the seeds and put them into a dish. Personally, I like to take the seeds and wash them off so I get all the gunk off them. Some people like to leave that stuff on there, a bit of pulp and strands on there for extra flavor, and evidently these pumpkins are going to be the heads for our pumpkin mans. So once our seeds are all cleaned up, I put them into dishes here. You can see this here is our larger pumpkin and these were the seeds from the smaller pumpkin. After that I seasoned them up. For the larger pumpkin seeds, I actually used a butter infused olive oil, and then I used a steak spice on there, a steak splash as well. So those will be interesting. This one here is just standard melted butter and a bit of salt for seasoning. So I'm not actually cooking these guys in an oven, but I am using my grill outside, and I've set it up for indirect cooking. So that means that I have taken and added a pizza stone into the bottom of it, and that basically takes away from the flame being directly under stuff, and the stone just kind of radiates the heat up through and to whatever you're cooking. It works really awesome. Works really well for a lot of other stuff too. So we are at about 150 degrees Celsius, 300 Fahrenheit, and that's right in the area where you want to be. So I'm going to keep it right around there. So now it's time to set our seeds in there, and we're just going to let them sit in there for about 50 minutes, 45-50 minutes. Let them get nice and golden brown, and then we'll pop them out. Okay, so once you've gone about halfway through the cooking, it's good to just have a little look in on them, see how they're doing. And yep, you can see they're definitely cooking, you can hear it. And what I do is I just use a spoon and kind of give them a little stir around. That way we know that they're getting in there all over the place. Nothing's sticking too badly yet, so I guess we'll just stick with what we have for butter and that. I don't really think we need any more. They seem to be doing fairly well. We'll probably check on them once more even. Just want to make sure that they're all spread out kind of even. Even just one layer across the bottom, really how you want them set up. So, and with these pans, I lined them with tin foil because that way it just, the bottoms of the pans, these are my grill cooking pans, so I do things like chickens and stuff like that in them, and they got a bit of grit in the bottom of them and that left over from that stuff, so it doesn't really clean out too well. So I thought I'd just line these with tin foil, and it seems to work pretty good. Okay, so we've had a little bit of an issue, and the issue is a time issue. We got interrupted at the door tonight, so these have been on here for probably closer to an hour instead of just the 40 minutes. So let's open it up and have a look. And yeah, we got some baked pumpkin seeds. Let's get in there. Okay, so here's our seeds that are done, and these were the smaller ones, and you can see they probably gotten a little bit too well done. Let's see. Yeah, you can definitely taste some char on them. These ones, I'm almost certain that they were too well done. Yeah, this should have a little bit of a different texture in the middle, and the outside you can definitely taste the char on them. So I would say this batch here, the first batch, is not too successful. I'm going to keep them around anyways, and I'm going to pull the second batch off at the 40-minute mark this time and not stand at the front door and talk to people, and we'll see how they taste. Okay, so these seeds have now been on here for 25 minutes. A little warm, but that's the taste I want out of there. Those are definitely really good. So right now at this point we are going to pull these seeds off because I've tasted them and they taste fairly decent. I can see that they're both like a little bit of a golden color in each skillet there. So I think they're done. Okay, so these are the pumpkin seeds side by side now, and you can definitely see that the batch on the right is definitely overdone, and the batch to the very far right is really super overdone. Cole's going to taste the overdone batch, and he's going to give you his point of view on what they're like.
They don't taste too good, but they have a little more butter. This batch is really bad.
And how about that last batch that we just pulled off the barbecue?
is really, really good.
Okay, so we're about 10 minutes or so into cook time here. And you can already see these are starting to turn a little bit of color. So definitely the 40-minute time that I had suggested in the first place is a little bit out of line. You want to keep an eye on it. You want to keep your temperatures down to about 150 degrees Celsius, 300 Fahrenheit, and that is going to be sufficient for roasting these pumpkin seeds. Okay, so these guys are definitely done now. Yeah, they're perfect. Pumpkin seeds always taste best when they're warm. You let them cool down, they kind of taste a little bit more woody, but they got a little bit of, yeah, definitely better warm. Okay, it's gotten a little bit darker out since from when we first started, but thanks for watching the video tonight, guys. Smash that like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe as well. Hope you liked the video, and we'll try and do some more for you. Thanks a lot.